Alright. Good evening. Continuing from 2 days ago, I believe. I did pick the... yeah, I can undo that. I do wonder if that's always active. Advanced stone pieces. I kind of feel like I maybe should take those. But for now I'm gonna go with a better bowman. Right, nothing else to do, so this is the first non-tutorial mission. Apparently 3 nights, if I understand that correctly, hunt down a brute nest, defend the citadel at all costs. There's actually an argument to be made to play the game on extreme, just from the get-go. Because there are achievements for that. Which I may actually want to get.
Another one? We've been finding these everywhere, Overseer. The region is lousy with them.
Brute nests. This is not ideal. The expedition needs this land as a springboard to move on. But the pupae in these brute nests will emerge as adult horrors, and soon.
That's interesting.
Bugs.
And somewhat repulsive.
Every beast must breed, Harold. It is only our bad luck that horrors do it so quickly. This nest. Let us take it down while we can.
I have a feeling... there's some rocks over there. I have a feeling that I want to set up quite early. I don't see any rocks here, only a lot of wood. There's a bunch of horrors over there, vermin. Bruteness. Servers create bruteness to take control of an area. These then should be destroyed. If they erupt during the night, they will bust the incoming horror swarm. But be prepared to also erupt when attacked. What is this area? I will definitely just unlock at Prosperity 2, unlock as Prosperity 3. Interesting. I will start with a sawmill over there. Yeah, that's a bunch of things. I'm gonna set you to strongest, as well as you two on strongest. Why the lobbers remain on... oh, that does count as a horror then. Okay. Build me some shacks.
These little nurseries aren't so tough.
They
You
don't
won't be boasting
need
when a
to
swarm
be.
approaches. Any nested passes will burst open
And add their numbers to the swarm. Guys, we need to work fast.
Oxygen is dwindling, thankfully. I think I can just put an oxygen set there also. Yeah, they're coming from this side. Grab me that, and then I'm gonna have to reinforce here. How many rocks do I have? Only 150.
Yeah.
So you actually grab that over there.
What?
And you start working towards this side.
All the same, Overseer, we can't neglect our plans to build this new settlement.
Correct.
you're right. Start gathering wood and stone, Harold.
I should be able to build this up here. Settlements progress is measured by its prosperity level. Each prosperity unlocks new pieces, buildings, and unit types. You grow in prosperity by building. Each prosperity level has a key building required to level up. And smaller pieces will need prosperity points and placed, okay? Progress and requirements of your next prosperity can be seen at the top of the build menu.
That ancient beacon, it's been corrupted by the Pálido. We cannot build with this thing nearby.
Ah. So that's probably that flow. Horrors sometimes you find an ancient beacon, creating a corrupted beacon. Like any horror, these have an unsettling order that makes it impossible to build nearby. It's time to make this territory safe to build within. Okay, I'm still trying to get this... oh, it's out of sight. I hate just can't just build up the
Eyes open.
oxygen is dwindling, but I think we're gonna have some time. Are you
Let's go.
fine back there?
Yeah.
It's maybe a bit much.
We are needed.
Those things belong in a nightmare. We can build safely now that it's gone.
There's the rocks. I need a beacon though, so I can build them.
Eyes open.
Then you
Uh-huh.
come down here so we can build an air refresher up there. Or how many rocks do I actually need? A few. 1, 2. Is 3 meters up enough? No, I need 4 meters up. Okay. And then I need stairs, which I'm just gonna make out of wood. So we go with this one. Then we just need... What was the control? Not this one. I wanted the small one. This one. That wasn't actually necessary now I think about it. Actually, this costs 2 to build and you cost 3. So this is, I think, cheaper.
Yeah. Huh?
Everyone. Or rather, we still need people up here to build the...
Eyes open. The pálido shines.
To build... I should probably just do that. Build me a quarry. Okay, so there is a restriction how many gatherers can be around a single resource. However, I can have another sawmill back here. You are group number
We
1.
are needed.
As soon as this is built, the oxygen should be fine.
Eyes open.
We will go over here. Then this is gonna be defense. I'm just gonna copy this on the other side. It is a
We are needed.
bit unfortunate. Oxygen is plus again. Also, I should, before I
Is
forget,
under attack.
no. 3 workers. Hardware supplies. Hardware supplies provide workers on nearby quarries and sawmill with better tools, increasing the amount of stone money. Oh, okay. You only need 2.
The pálido shines. Huh?
There is a possible path forward if I just build this piece.
The pálido shines.
Parallel escape, the rally point. Right, you get more workers. You need a bunch of workers. However, I think I can fix that by building some ladders here. Which one? This one. And then you should not need that many people. You still need 7. Actually, recalculate your route.
We're under attack.
And now we only need 5. Under attack. Right, hardware suppliers. I assume those are under this. The barracks, hardware suppliers.
We are needed.
They just attack the rocks for no reason. For some reason they attack the rocks and I do not know why. I do wonder if my units heal
Open.
after a while. Also, I completely forgot I can just do that instead of scrolling everywhere. More hardware supplies there, more hardware supplies here.
The pálido shines.
That should be another brute nest done. So I have possible salvage over there.
Eyes open. Uh-huh.
However, there's probably another brute nest down there.
We are needed.
So I'm gonna go back and deal with that later.
Eyes open.
Because I first want to check out the build me. Can I afford that? No,
We
I
aren't
need more
citizens for that.
sharks.
The pálido shines.
Also, you do get experience, don't you? 41%, yep. In the meantime, let me go ahead with this, for which we're gonna need to stand up there so we actually have sight.
Oxygen is dwindling.
Oxygen is dwindling, that ain't great. However, I can just build. Can I just build? I'm gonna have to see if I can just build not there. Or if the ladder actually needs to go in the correct direction. Or actually rather, if the other gatherer is too close. Right, it's a gatherer. Okay. I think in that case over here. That one was wrong. Okay, and then I'm just gonna... Can I actually just copy entire blueprints? There are actually just already blueprints in. Compact oxygen gatherer. Do I want to use those? Do I want to use those? No, I don't. I don't actually want to use blueprints. I do prefer building myself. Okay, we do not have the oxygen gatherer. This will take a little bit longer, but I feel like using blueprints is a bit of a run. I'm gonna go the other direction. So we need one of you here, do we? Let me actually see. I can just use these. I tend to forget that these exist. And then I can also use this. Right. Not this way around. Need to play with those more. How many workers do I have? There's 16. So now we can go ahead and build a barracks. Just like here. With a rally point back there for now. And you will be a control group. Then walls. Oh, they have some fancy walls back there. That is neat. Let me see if I can recreate that. But basically, it's just... So this is just the wall. Right. Then here we have this, a door. Then to that door we do have rock ladders, which actually kind of look like them. How exactly is this one set up though? So it starts in there. Probably like 2 tiles in, yes. So like that. And then just spiraling upwards. And then that is... needs more support, but I can basically just bring that in a second. Or can I, actually? Oh, it goes over the... it goes over the door, actually. How did they... let me just... I cannot recycle scenery pieces. I do want to copy that. But... it goes up. 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 But it uses these basically as support. Which means... this piece would be here. And then we have basically like this piece. Sorry for the delay in that. And then it uses a normal stair like that. And that is the stairway up. Okay. I am not very good at architecture, if you were wondering. Actually applied to become one once. Didn't work out.
Not enough stone.
I do wonder if you make it like a piece bigger. And I assume they have like a... oh no, they're actually not using this piece. They're using this piece. Okay. I do like the look of that.
Where to? Yeah.
I'm gonna have the levers on these
Oxygen is
sides.
dwindling.
Oxygen is dwindling again. Unlock level build, better collect 50 points, and then it costs something. Can I just copy paste something? Not an entire piece, I don't think. But I'm gonna need another one of these. Can I create my own blueprints? So I can create some own ones. Some pieces may not appear. Compact housing, kinda neat. Stackable wood stairs, that's neat. Again, 4x4 max robustness tower. Holy shit. I kind of feel like I know how they created that or how it was built. Don't really care to use it though. I also just noticed that they can probably just walk up there. So, do not do that. Okay. Do not build. You go attack these stairs. Because we do not want it there.
I'm ready.
Nope. You stay here. Okay. I do want to build additional... ooh, wait, what is this? We do have increases damage per hit for bowmen, increases maximum health of lobby units, range and light of sight for all units. So there are additional upgrades still. For now, I just realized I can just build the collectors by with wood instead of using stone for that, and also I can just build it up here. Oh, actually, I can just use this and then this. I
The night is nearly
could
here.
use those tools, but so you have a path now. We do have a bunch of oxygen. I need, I think, some more lubbers.
We don't have the oxygen.
How much oxygen do you currently make? 178. Okay. And I'm gonna need more workers. So, shack. Do I just have some space somewhere? Not really. I'm also gonna start building beacons.
Yeah.
2 down here. For this quarry down there. Then finish off this part. Oh, I just realized this piece is
Yeah.
higher up, so the
Yes.
archers should
I'm ready.
stand on that.
Yeah. Where to? Go low and throw. Yeah. What?
Instead of the lowers. The lowers should be here, which is only 4 tiles up. I do appreciate symmetry, if you're wondering. Good, then. Stairs. Followed by... I kind of want to feel I want to get rid of those. Stone corner.
The horrors are coming.
For now, I'm just gonna make sure we have the merlons everywhere. Wait, that was wrong. One more rock here, and then the inner
Not
corner
enough stone.
merlons, but
Huh? Yes.
you go there, and you go there. And then you build me some more archers.
We don't have the oxygen.
Oh yeah, you have the triple shot now.
What's behind?
Overseer, look. Reinforcements from Ciudad Hogar.
Slingers.
The Order of Elves.
Captor. Do they have bolos? Though ground units, the captors are skilled at slowing enemies. They can be key to survive an ambush by fast holders and strong support for other units. We do have an attack from up there now.
The pálido shines. Huh?
And we're just gonna move over there and attack. Defense, I think I can just build here. Or maybe up there.
Yeah.
Oxygen is dwindling.
Yes, okay. Oxygen does seem to be a repeating issue. 7, 8, 9, 10. That should be high enough. And then the stairs. Now, I want to check something. I basically start at the bottom right corner and go up to... So I start at the corner opposite the exit. Which in this case is... here, I believe. It's to the left of that. So in that case, let me just check if I figure that out. We'd start over here. Okay, wonderful. And then we kind of... Do we care about making it stable below? We maybe should.
We are needed.
Then another... Needs
We
100
don't have the
oxygen.
oxygen.
Oh, there is a beacon here.
Uh-huh.
So this would probably be a defense at about there. There's a bunch of salvage. That's actually a lot of salvage.
The pálido shines.
Yeah? Yeah?
They have very low range, it appears.
Eyes open.
What is your low ground? Slow effect lasts longer.
Eyes open.
Oh, that's another nest.
The pálido shines.
Wood storage is full. I don't really care all that much about that. I care about the fact that they basically just attack here.
Our military is at
Okay, military capacity up. And then I'm gonna have to think about how to defend back there. Wait,
We're under attack.
grab the salvage, so... If I understand correctly, they do come up from the... from this mist, so... Probably defense like right there. I do want, however, to extend my beacons over there.
We are needed.
So I can build a... I can build a quarry down there.
Eyes open.
Not
don't
enough
have the
oxygen. How much do
oxygen.
I have? 162. Another
We don't have the oxygen.
Oxygen is
Uh-huh.
apparently kind of a bummer. Do I just use this area for a defensive post? I could. That's maybe actually a bit much.
Eyes open.
Well, now they're attacking the post I wanted to use. Those are vermin, while these are feeble vermin.
Yes?
Huh?
Oh, that is an ability.
The pálido shines.
I thought it's a passive. Oh, there are multiple brute nests here. Okay, that kind of explains why there were so many.
We are needed.
Yeah. Go low and throw.
I'm gonna need a beacon back there at some point.
The pálido shines. Eyes open. The pálido shines.
Okay, go ahead and kill those.
Let's go, Warren. Yeah?
I could actually just maybe put my... Oh, I don't have... I can't get up there. Can I build a beacon now? I can. Night is
Nice
rather
open.
close. So I should actually just use some of my stones right now. Like, I cannot build a melon there because the wood is in the way. However, I can just fix it like that, and then I can build some flags. Here and there. And then these already cover everything. Okay, that's fine. Eternal Merlin. There.
Where
You
to?
up here. So this just is an ability that they... Can I... That is on autocast
Yeah.
currently. I cannot remove it from autocast.
Yes?
Alright. So I'm gonna have a defensive tower like here. Also, apparently I can make some stuff transparent by pressing my mute button. I'm gonna build me another oxygen collector. Six. What's height is this? 5+. Seems good. Yep. So you are on this side, meaning we start over there. Wrong direction. No, wait, it was the right direction. This needs more support. So there is a point at which it does not have enough support. But it comes in relatively late. Oh, that's because I am already one higher than I anticipated. Well, doesn't really matter. As long as we get up there. Wood and stone seems to be fine. So what I want to do here, kind of... Can I get rid of
We are
those?
needed.
I guess they're just here and don't block me from building. Okay, so I'm gonna have me a door. So bear with me, this is gonna take a while. Unfortunately. Gonna have a door here and here, approximately same height. Not quite exactly. This is actually too far forward. Okay. Recycle that. Door, one back. This piece and this piece. Alright, and next to the door I'm just gonna have... Where have the there are the half arches. Gonna have those next to the doors. That is actually maybe too high up already, so I'm gonna have it here. And same here. And I'm also gonna have some of these half arches. Wait, can they attack this? I don't think they can because it's on the rock and they can't reach that. So I don't think I actually need to care about that spot specifically. I will, however, in fact put a second one in there. And these are all the advanced pieces I could get with the... What was it called? The upgrade in the book. Then have this here. I really hope I have enough stone for that. Currently it's looking okay. Okay, door. Then the high stone. That's a door again. High stone, this one. No, high stone again, and then the long boy here. Do I want actually a second one of these there? Maybe. Yeah, I think so. So another stone arch here. And then just for my peace of mind. Okay, I can't build there. Not enough space. Okay, good. That does seem fine as a start. I can just go ahead and do this and one up, then up and up there. Do I actually need all that thick a wall? I think I do. For most pieces, which means no stairs yet. And then we're just gonna have a stairway here. This should already be the desired height, which means now I can just have this nice little piece. Wonderful. No. Why is it scrolling up? Lovely. I do just want thick walls. Then this for the gate, this for the gate. I can, I think, because this will be around the stairway. I'm not sure if I may maybe use way too much rocks here. Possibly. Most likely, actually. Okay, now question. Can I use this piece there? Can they still walk up? So if I just take all of these, can they walk up there? Yes, they can. Wonderful. Question is, of course, also how many people I want on each side, which reminds me.
We don't have the oxygen.
Insufficient oxygen. How much do I actually produce? Currently 55 per minute. How many lobbers do I have? 4. So I think the lobbers can just hold this area basically indefinitely. Most likely.
I'm ready.
Meaning that I'll have
Me high.
most of the archers
Yes?
We all need
return.
Huh?
Except maybe like 2.
Eyes open.
Lower myself? Uh-huh.
He sounds really weird. Okay, you need to go, you need to go. I need another rock there. And then the stairs like this. Also, all of these other stairs, while they look neat, aren't actually, strictly speaking, necessary. I didn't want to build this there. I wanted to build a stone stair here. And then I realized that this is also not possible, because I need a stone stair here, which first of all requires you all to actually just move up there so you're not in the way. I removed the stairway.
A unit can't reach its destination.
So now you should be able to get up there. Perfect. Following that. You here. You here. Good. I may just absolutely overdo it with these walls. Okay, this should be one side. Get me door.
Not enough
Now we have insufficient resources. Right,
Yeah.
lobbers. 1,
Let's go.
2. I do
Yeah.
make some additional power.
Where to?
And then you and you can just stand up there. Do we have enough oxygen? Yes. We do produce 197 per minute. Can we build no, we cannot build another beacon, it costs too much. So these lobbers can now stand here
Post me high. Yeah.
and here.
Where to? Yes.
The night is nearly
Well, you
here.
can just be around there. And then we're gonna apply some merlons.
Not enough stone.
Yeah.
Which
Huh?
I feel like these should be good.
Where to?
Unfortunately, I did this the wrong way around. I should have it so that this piece is covered. Okay, we do have 2 more archers.
Post me
Up
high.
there,
Yes.
and up there. Can you make me another archer?
Our military is at capacity.
Okay, then I'll... Oh, unlock it. Ah, right, the prosperity upgrade costs something.
Yeah.
The archers all please up
Yeah.
there for the best
Yeah.
bonus. Okay, it actually does show.
Huh?
Okay, so green is the entire range plus bonus.
Yes.
So you go over here
Where to?
and help on this side.
Not enough stone.
I need the merlons specifically above the gates so the rocks they stand on don't fall as easily.
Our military is at capacity.
Post me high.
Right, I completely forgot I still have the upgrades I can do.
Where to?
So these 2 are the more important ones. Oh, those are Furies. I do think they very much borrowed from their billions. They also appear to have very high health. You all target deadliest enemy,
What?
while you all target the closest enemy.
We're under attack.
Well, that ain't good for you.
And fro.
Ah, I'm an idiot. I should have just
The
checked.
valley will shine.
The Merlons are at advantage in that they... Okay, this side is done. I need my lava back. We lost one piece of rock here. Okay.
If we can survive this final day, the settlement will be safe.
And they are coming from 4 directions, though those I guess both gather into here. So,
The valley
everybody,
shines.
we will check up here for salvage.
Eyes open.
While I also then go ahead and rebuild this area.
Let's go already.
If I ever have enough rocks again. Which reminds me, I wanted to build like a long time ago. But never had the resources for it. I still don't have the
We don't have
oxygen.
the oxygen.
Oxygen is apparently a problem. Oh, we can't even get over there.
Raising our prosperity will help. Let's not forget.
Thank you, I completely forgot about that. Have
Yeah.
the archers be up here. I don't think I want to defend there.
Uh-huh.
That was the last brood nest, Overseer. Tonight's swarm will lose some of its bite now. Thank the stars.
Okay, what do we have coming in from here? I will only learn that later. Do I actually care all that much about getting this salvage, mineral salvage, wood salvage, stone salvage? I do actually kind of care about that, so... How do I easiest get over there? I can't actually kind of... Oh wait, I can build here. And then this piece. And here. Then one of you can grab that salvage.
Where to? Yeah.
You have rebuilt me my lubber.
Yes.
This would also be an area to gather
Yeah.
from.
Post me high.
Then, as soon as you're over there, I do wonder if I should just like build this up and have a garrison of archers on it.
Where to? Yeah.
Then you put me this guy
We don't have the oxygen.
back to rocks. So if I scroll too deep, it kind of goes in the opposite direction of where I actually want to go. Have this and this.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So I heavily assume, I don't want to assume, but I will.
We're under attack.
Where? From up here? Yeah, from up here. Yeah, have the archers up here for
Yes?
now.
Huh? Post me high.
Just to keep that safe. While you can be
Let's go,
like
Warren. Yeah.
on these spots forever. So Iris is actually just works like a lot of not World of Warcraft, a Warcraft 3 hero. The gate is nearly dead. I do hope it repairs.
Yeah.
You can by using the pedal. Right. Can I afford this? Not even close. I need another. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. That should be sufficient.
We are needed.
And then we can just build the ladders again. Starting from back here. And then I did it from too far away again. Okay. This is actually just a really junky wall. High, max. So there's low, high, and max apparently. For now, set me up the Merlons there. And then I'm gonna have to see.
Our
Military
military is at
capacity is max, yeah. Where do I want to defend here? And I think I might actually just want to build out
The valley
this
is
area,
shines.
this tower, and have my units shoot down. Just gonna cost me a good amount of rocks before I do that, however. Repair this area back here where one of my rocks has died. Didn't really cost me too much. It is actually one more rock, okay. Merlon. And then the outer Merlon. Okay. These three are gonna be probably on this side. And then I can just go ahead and repair this area. Yo, what is this? It doesn't tell me. Looks sick. Do I actually need to repair this? I don't actually think I need to. I will anyway. Because I want to. Can I not get? Oh no, that's a half arch. Like there, okay. You know what? Fuck it. I do not have the outer rocks, so I'm just gonna plonk like that down. Yeah, this... Do I need the Merlons here? I don't think so. Just gonna have you stand on the outside.
Yeah.
So you can shoot at
Where to?
whatever's coming in. Can I afford this now? No. Oxygen is apparently a real bitch to get. So this time I start not there, but that was the wrong way around. Like this. Boom. And then I'm gonna have to see actually what enemies come from where, so I can prepare accordingly. Research into... Okay, this also has a time associated with it.
We don't have the oxygen.
So you'd want to do that very early. I am very glad that Iris is not one of the characters that needs to survive. That was kind of a bitch in old StarCraft. When you have that, this character needs to survive, and then it's just like a normal Marine, Mr. Rayner. That was always kind of annoying. I feel like I might want to just close off there anyway. Not that big a wall, just big enough.
We harden as we prosper. Each advancement brings us closer to defeating the horrors.
Does it? Progress makes it possible. Each press build up in a masonry guild improves your pieces, new tackle elements, advanced military buildings, and even new pieces to improve resource gathering. Interesting. Do I have one of those? Air trader allows the exchange of oxygen for other resources. Markets have always been fair, perfect, and self-regulating. Of course they have been. Masonry guild allows research for construction improvements. Home extension. Okay. So you'd want to make sure that you have... Right. Hold to recycle. That you have, accordingly high enough... Okay, you, Iris,
We are needed.
come over here.
Is nearly here.
Okay, now I think I can check what comes where. So you have a few Furies, you have a few Furies, so archers are the correct choice.
Post me high.
Then you have dozens of Furies, so Lobbers are objectively the wrong choice. And you have hundreds.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna have you and you
Yes.
come over here. Research this. And then hope we can get some more people in. Oh, we actually already have more people in. Who's the number of benefit? Okay.
Uh-huh.
You attack.
I spoke
Can you
him.
not attack this? No, you cannot. Well, that's a bit annoying. But I guess that's fine. I'm just gonna have a stairway to this wall. I honestly don't think we need this wall. If we just have like a bunch of people up there.
Huh?
It might be
Where to?
useful to have more than one barracks. So
me
you're
high.
just gonna stand here and deal with that area. Lobbers should be fine holding this area, I hope. Actually, instead of these two, get me 2 more lobbers
We lack
instead.
citizens for that.
Well, the lobber costs more, I forgot. Get me backroom extension. Or just like one house should be enough, honestly. So you kind of want to build this because this does not need an extra pathway. Okay, you are
Yes.
gonna help there.
Huh?
You are gonna help over
Yeah.
here. Then 2 more lobbers. Yeah,
Yes.
actually,
Hmm?
just to make it symmetrical.
Post me high. Where to?
Oh, you have a yellow hat. You are leveled up. So level up what does increase
Yeah.
damage
Yes.
and firing rate.
Weapons out, or guardians. The horrors are here.
Okay,
I'm ready.
yep there. So first of all, I'm interested to see. That is not a few.
Post me high.
We are needed.
But there is a wall that should hold a little bit.
Huh? Yeah.
We are needed.
It did not hold it all that long.
The valley will shine.
We're under attack.
Yes.
You are gonna go over here and help against those things.
Huh?
Huh?
They've broken here.
We're under attack.
Ask me.
Okay, so I see that the Furies are a problem. Yep.
No, I won't let it end like this.
Eh. Yeah, we can just retry. Right. I have learned. What I'm now gonna do... I'm actually gonna return to the war table and play it on extreme. And I do want to use a different setup. We've seen this. For my shacks, now that I see that the backyard extension is a thing.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all... we need... here. Raw materials for you. And you get us wood. And then we're gonna need our first few platforms.
We're under attack.
3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. What does the difficulty actually change? Doubles the health.
I'm ready. Yeah.
So you're gonna have to be over there. Dismiss the unit.
Oxygen is dwindling.
Alright, hardware supplies. For now. I don't think I need hardware supplies for the...
We lack citizens for that.
shack. So the setup I kind of want to do is like this then. Only on like areas where we actually have enough space. Can I not just... Now I think about it. Can I not just do it like that? And extend the buildable area there? I think that should be possible. Then we have... No, we can't. Alright, right. This is
These
not...
little nurseries aren't so tough.
You won't be boasting when a swarm approaches. Any nested passes will burst open and...
And add their numbers to the swarm. Dark skies, we need to work fast.
Right, and then I can just build the the backyard extension in the
All the same, Overseer,
basically in the back.
We can't neglect our plans to build this new settlement.
You're right. Start gathering wood and stone, Herald.
Right, for that. Right.
Eyes open.
Yes,
That
it's
ancient
fine.
beacon. It's been corrupt. We are needed.
We do be lacking oxygen, aren't we? So for that one,
Those things belong in a nightmare. We can build safely now that it's gone.
actually I need to build this in the other way. Like that. So I can do the ladders accordingly. And last piece.
Uh-huh.
You will continue over there then. Before that,
Huh?
grab that. Get me my beacon.
We are
Grab
needed.
those. Don't build that there. But we can build the stairs up here.
Eyes
So
open.
you can just come down
The pálido shines.
and start fighting in this area, this direction. This time is how's the beacon looking? It is being built. Can I build me a... No, I need 10 people, which I don't yet have.
I am down.
Iris is under attack.
Did I just lose all of my units? I just lost all of my units. Well, maybe, maybe Extreme is a bit more... It's a bit more, not as approachable as Horde. Though honestly, if it's just higher numbers, health-wise, I'm not that impressed with the difficulty.
Post me high.
Right. Load from this one instead. I assume we just need to rush buildings.
Oxygen is dwindling.
We are needed.
Okay. You. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Build me the stairs. As I just realized, I can use tab to get rid of the
Huh?
vegetation. Then housing. More shacks here. Right, that's kind of a larger
Eyes
group.
open. Uh-huh.
Do I want to aggro them right now? Well, I did.
The pálido shines.
Okay, now they're for now just attacking a little bit
Body, though, shines.
the walls, which is fine.
Uh-huh. We are needed.
Nope.
What?
Oxygen is dwindling.
Yes?
You take a path to the citadel because you need a stairway here. Wonderful. And you also need a stairway there.
Huh?
Then, next. Second, I can actually just build the... Could I just build the air gatherers above the housing? I think that should be possible. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, at some point I think I'll probably use blueprints. If I ever find out how to create some myself.
Eyes open.
I will leave this for now. Build me military facility. And then build me, which I have already kind of ignored,
Not enough wood.
the quarry. Come on. I forgot. You need to set workers. You don't need workers, do you? No, you do not. Okay. Quarter.
Not enough wood.
How much are we currently producing? Minus 32. So, quarry, now finally. Buying supplements, 105 for the hardware supplies.
Eyes open. We are needed.
We are gonna go forward here.
Eyes open.
Slowly and carefully.
Huh?
You should be able to pull.
Oxygen is dwindling.
Yeah? Post me high.
Oxygen is dwindling. Are you done? You are done. Build me... Well, another one of those done.
Not enough
Not
wood.
enough wood.
Eyes open.
That's a problem.
Where to?
Do you have range on that? No.
Yes?
Do you have range on that now? Yes. Okay, shooting 3 arrows at the same target is not actually that useful. Oh wait, that's way too many. And Iris just immediately fucking died. How much do you cost? 100 oxygen. Right. How much does this cost me in total?
We're under attack.
Right, get rid of those. You go on
Where
the
to?
walls.
Yeah?
Revive Iris.
We don't have the oxygen.
Get me some additional loppers. As soon as I have the oxygen. Which I assume means I'm gonna build another one of those. Also, you, workers. I don't have enough workers. I have a feeling that I may want to... Well, this is a nice setup, I think, for the backyard extension then. 360 oxygen. How much do I make? 159 per minute.
We lack
Oh,
citizens
we
for
should get a few more citizens in a second. Do you cost citizens? You do not cost citizens. That is good to know. Okay, stairs. No. The stairway. And then the small side bridge. How much does the hardware store cost? The amount of resources the workers in nearby sawmills and quarries can collect by providing them access to better tools does not cost me additional workers, is the big advantage, I see. Okay, while we wait on that, build me up this tower again.
The pálido shines.
But unlike last time, this time I'm just gonna make it a massive piece instead of putting the stairway in there.
The night is nearly here.
It's fine. Okay. I do not have enough rocks for a stairway.
Not
Yes.
enough stone.
You go up here, you
Post
stay
them
down
high.
there. Can you produce right now? First of all, we need more stone for that. We can, I think, build a hardware supplies. I'm actually also gonna build another one over here for you and over here for you if I had enough resources. Is Iris alive? Yes.
Uh-huh.
Huh?
Now I can build a ladder, or a stairway rather,
Yeah.
and have some merlons there for the range boost.
We are needed.
Post me high.
Not looking forward to having to deal with possible ranged enemies. I will now chill and try to level up as soon as possible. Buildings path to the citadel. Oh, right. The citadel has a clear path to itself. Lovely.
Not enough wood.
I will build myself some more lobos. What do you actually... Scores. I think we should be fine. They actually have quite a lot of health. And these rocks are taking quite the beating.
Where to? Yeah.
But I guess it's fine.
Overseer, look. Reinforcements from Ciudad Hogar.
How did I actually get here?
The order avails.
Like, we are literally surrounded. How did they get here? Anyway,
We are needed.
everyone. Get me the additional range. 195 wood. We will now branch out
What?
to over here again.
Eyes open.
And also just immediately start building these.
The pálido shines.
Not enough
Eyes
resources.
open.
How much damage do you actually deal damage? You deal 4 damage or to 2 targets.
Huh? The pálido shines.
It's me.
Okay, the slow appears to be rather strong. Have you built? You
I'm
have
ready.
built your archer. I'm just gonna have. That's actually a
I'm
lover.
ready.
I'm just gonna have this guy up there.
The pálido shines. Eyes open.
What is he actually throwing at?
Yes. Hmm? Where to?
Huh? We are needed. We are needed.
Next, a beacon can be down here, and then I
The
can
pálido
have
shines.
another.
Eyes open.
Another quarry over there. And from this side I was not attacked. I do not expect to be attacked. Except by whatever I aggro now. But that means I can now build myself another
We lack
quarry if
citizens for that.
these were already done.
The pálido shines. The pálido shines.
Oh, they're also coming. Yeah, they can walk through the mist, I forgot. So now I can build me another quarry.
Out of the fight.
What? Uh-huh. Know it myself.
Well, I'm gonna need to re-recruit me some people.
Our military is at capacity.
You get me Iris back, then we upgrade that.
Uh-huh.
How much oxygen do I have? 156 per minute. You are gonna need some additional workers then. You are gonna need quite a few workers, I'm pretty sure. 7.
It's me.
It is
Yeah?
you.
Yeah?
That's
Uh-huh.
only wood and minerals, I believe.
Know it myself.
They do not deal...
ready.
Oh, they do deal damage to
What?
buildings. They just were out of range. Okay. Beacon here.
Yeah?
Okay.
Uh-huh.
That's a stone salvage. And then we can return.
Uh-huh.
Do we have enough? No. 360 oxygen. We do not produce all that much right now. So we can... 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stairs.
Yeah?
Question is, do I build another one immediately? I don't really have
It's
don't
me.
really have the people for that. However, with this oxygen, I should have enough to upgrade, meaning I do it right now.
Hmm?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, it doesn't actually need to be direct elevation, it just needs to be elevation. It doesn't need to be full elevation, just high enough off the ground, regardless if there's other ground above.
Lower myself? Yeah.
So,
It's me.
yeah, you just continue dealing with that, while we
Yeah.
are now gonna move over
Yeah.
there.
Huh?
Not enough
And then I'm gonna have to... Oh, Iris is currently being produced.
Huh?
Uh-huh.
Get me just... You know what? Just get me some ladders up there.
What? Yeah, uh-huh.
That's maybe a bit much. Even though this is a very defensible position, I feel.
Not enough resources.
Look at prosperity to go ahead and unlock me that.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I shouldn't have aggroed all that much. Minute 32 ago. Yeah. I'm not sure whether Extreme is worth it. But I kinda want the achievements. Right. So I have to redo the ladders here. I cannot yet upgrade due to oxygen again.
Uh-huh.
Iris, you send over there.
Not enough resources.
Maximum health of lobby units might be good.
We are needed.
Huh?
Eyes open.
Post me high.
Not enough resources.
Eyes open.
Right. You are now researching. We can
We are
upgrade.
needed. We
I
are
would
needed.
like to actually
Huh?
get rid of this area.
Yes?
You shoot at one, and then we leave.
Eyes open.
Yeah. Yeah?
And we just deal with this nest first. Unit power increased, so we do get some experience.
We lack citizens for that.
Alright. So I wait for the prosperity,
The
then I can
válido
increase.
The válido shines. Eyes open. We are needed.
Okay, two smaller groups are easier to deal with than one large
We
group.
harden as we prosper. Each
Okay.
advancement brings us closer to defeating the horror.
I can now make these guys. However, for now, what I want to do... Home extension. There. And one here. And one here.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So now I have the issue that the night will approach soon, meaning I'm gonna have to get this wall in. Which thankfully shouldn't actually cost me all that much. Then... Ooh, wide window. Also allows building on top of it. A good option for building sheltered indoor structures. Corner window. Wait, there are indoor structures? Throwing poison. Equips lovers and captors with poison coating. When poisoned enemies die, inflict nearby enemies slaughtered and corroding. Fire arrows. Well, that sounds great. Bowman hunters and partisans. You cost a bunch, holy shit. So I could basically just build this. Next to the doors instead of the outward thing. I'm gonna try that. Then these pieces are the same, these pieces are the same. Where is me door? There it is. Right, I need to actually test this. So there's the windows. If I have a stair here, can you can go there.
I'm ready.
If I build a doorway here, can you go in there?
Huh?
No.
Yes?
Meaning that while that may help, it does not do so immediately. I'll have to actually check how I'd want to do that. And you, and then we built the gate. Lovely stuff. I will be honest, I kind of feel like I don't actually need to build any defenses here. Because I feel like just this increased area that the bowman can shoot from might be sufficient. I was looking up there, it's fine. I just remembered I kind of
We're
wanted
under attack.
another quarry down here, didn't I? 8, 11. You are gonna need a bunch of people. So how much? You now provide 5 people each, meaning we have 21. Now, next step I wanted to see, can I build on you? Yes. Wonderful. And then I can just use the already existing infrastructure there to build up. So this is probably, I'm gonna be honest, this is probably how I'm gonna do my housing. Okay,
The
these
body
are done.
shines.
Unfortunately, I don't think we have time to... We have time to build the ladder there. I will try anyway. So how do I want this? I don't need to bother with the windows. So that's an advantage.
Hmm?
You grab this,
Post
you
behind.
grab this.
The knight is nearly here.
Okay, what do we have? Dozens, and on this side... Scores. Right, but you are just the weaker stuff.
Here.
So I'm gonna have the
Huh?
lobbers and the captors
What?
go over here,
Eyes open.
Where
while
to?
the archers are all gonna go over there.
Yes.
You do this, you do this, and this. And then we're gonna need more archers.
We don't have the oxygen.
Post me high.
We're gonna need a whole bunch of archers. Can I? Yeah, I think I actually like this kind of more than what I had last time, and then I can do... Not forget to... Can do that. Then I can just close that off. Build a second layer. How much rocks do I have? Maybe enough. So you are all just gonna go up here.
Yeah.
You two included.
Hmm?
Then we're gonna have Merlons up there.
Huh? Hmm?
But this setup also allows me to build this flag
enough stone.
there. Or... Specialist boosts. Fire arrows. Arrow enhancement. Right. I think this side should be fine. Then the lubbers all
What?
up here, together with the captors.
Yeah.
And then we also have Merlons up there.
Not enough stone.
Insufficient resource. Apparently we do not have Merlons up there. Can you build me more archers
We don't
after
have the
that?
oxygen.
Increase the number of enemies affected by the captors and net. Oxygen 464 per minute, so I think we should be good there.
Post me high. Yes.
Please
The body, though, shines.
Where to?
make it symmetrical. One flag for everyone, or dealing damage over time. Oh, this is a 2x2. Okay, so only the flag fits here. 2x2s mean I need to have bigger walls still. I should... Oh, that is very nice. It shows the directions they're coming from and what path they take. Which reminds me... Okay, if I see that correctly, they're not actually going up there. This requires
enough
15 stones. Which, again, reminds me. Have more workers. Now we have 8 workers remaining. Can we upgrade military capacity again? No, we cannot.
Yes?
So I'd have to have like 4 thick walls. And this, the throwing poison, is also 4x4, 2x2, but and they also only affect targets directly next to them.
Post me high.
Right, that's the Furies. I do hope we can get rid of those quickly.
Yeah.
90 damage. How much health do they have? 120. But only a limited amount of units can attack at once.
Yeah. Yes. Where to?
Eyes open.
A unit
Eyes
can't reach its
open.
destination.
Okay, now you are gonna move over
The
here.
battle shines.
It's me.
Dawn. If we can
Okay.
survive this final day, the settlement will be safe.
Is there a button? No.
We are needed.
I was thinking about a button to select all units. So first of all, out of sight. Oh right.
Huh?
Uh-huh.
Anyway, I think just all of the arches on this tower should be
Yes.
fine.
Go low and throw.
We
Well,
are needed.
you're gonna come over there.
Yeah.
You will go here to defend the archers. Over here, actually.
Lola myself.
And that should be the last brute nest. Then
Where to?
we're gonna go ahead and repair here. Get the door back in. 5. 5. 3, 4, 5. I don't have enough rocks. Okay.
Huh?
You will just stay here.
Yeah.
Would prefer not losing too many people.
We lack citizens for
Yeah.
that.
Let's go, lady.
And then I can build my wall over there, I guess. Instead of having issues with that ruin.
That was the last brood nest, Overseer. Tonight's swarm will lose some of its bite now. Thank the stars.
Okay. Now I'll just go ahead. Oh fuck. Cannot build in a mist. In that case, here. I am so bad at depth perception, holy shit. And then you can go grab all of those.
Yeah.
The lobbers are probably
I'm
just gonna be needed on this
A
wall
unit
permanently.
can't reach its destination.
Oh wait, I need another stairway there.
Yeah. Yes.
This is insanely rickety and I would never want to go there.
Where to?
Okay. So that is done. Replace that door. I don't know if I'd actually want those, or if a normal piece like you have 6, you have 6, you have the exact same. That is good, meaning gates aren't a liability. Okay, and then finally, put some merlons on top. I do think I want to try getting some... I do think I want to try getting some... some of these advanced buff pieces. So I'm gonna make the wall even thicker. I do like thick walls. I used to visit castles around here. There aren't that many. At least not that many that are still standing. But there's some fun, so I cannot get those two. I think those are most useful above the doors, flanked by 2 flags, which are perfectly spaced, thanks to this.
Uh-huh.
Right, then,
Yeah.
up here. Can you get me rid of that? Maybe shouldn't have used the guys with AoE. Wait, you can attack through doors? That's kinda great. Archers.
Yes?
You built me more archers
We lack
afterwards.
citizens
Not
for
enough
that.
citizens for that. Can I research? Oh, I can build the masonry guild, can't I? 18 people. That's quite the number. Do I have? I don't think I have any space for any more of the like backyard extension build. So I'm just gonna dot some around the place.
Oxygen is dwindling.
And now oxygen is dwindling, so... Didn't want to click that. Here. Get me 1, 2, 3. That should be 5 above, which
lack
first we
citizens
need
for that.
citizens for that. We have minus 20 citizens?
Uh-huh.
Because those aren't done yet, or what? Where'd all my citizens go? What? Oh, you lack oxygen because you don't have a path. Right, that was stupid of me. Now you have a path again, so we get all of that back. Okay. So while you don't have an entrance, you do need a clear path.
Yeah.
You guys will shoot this wall. Shoot this wall. This way I can go ahead and rebuild that. Yeah, we're gonna have to put that back in there. Actually, kind of a neat idea to have the half arch in there for a spot. I'm probably not gonna copy that, but it's a neat idea. So now I can have this throwing poison there. with again flags flanking it, flags here, in case I get myself some more bowmen.
Post me high.
Then these bowmen,
Where to?
these bowmen are gonna come down here. Resource gathering, air filtering. Put that there, then we can build the stairs.
What? Yeah.
The two lobbers come up
Yeah.
here.
Let's go already.
Because I very much assume... Can I actually... I can... Okay, create manual. I'm gonna be honest, I do like when games invent ways as to why they have quick save in them. In most cases, it's really stupid, like time travel. But it's quite nice to just have an explanation, as bad as it may be. Where do I want to build?
Yeah.
Can you attack these
Post me high.
ruins? No, you cannot. We're gonna have a wall here. And honestly, fuck the gate.
Huh?
How big do I want to make you? Insufficient
Not enough
resources.
stone.
Well, that's a problem. Is 2-piece wide enough, or do I want
Post me
more?
high.
I'm definitely gonna
Yes.
have like you two.
Yeah.
I think having like
Where to?
3 per.
Yes.
Actually, I think 2 per
Yeah.
should actually be enough.
Post me high.
With Iris also there, and also that is probably some of the highest damage I have. You are getting deleted, sorry man. Build me
Where
more
to?
archers.
Yes.
Which...
Yes.
You there,
Post
you
me
two
high.
go
Where to?
here and there. This is of course the most vulnerable area. Because I don't really have a wall there yet. That should be high enough. So I will build... I don't actually think I need to build all that much more. Right. Like that.
Not enough stone.
And I'm also gonna have... I need a lot more stones. I have paused. I do not get more stones if I pause, that is correct. Oh, we have slowed, corroding, damage enamel enemies over time, poison, weather up to death, inflicting stone and corroding on nearby enemies for a short time. That does make the lubbers actually kind of need AoE specialists. So, and then the other one is gonna be here. I think. Let me build those stairs. No, actually, like that. And I will have just full support there.
Yes? Post me high.
Then the plan is basically have that there. Since that is the highest piece, it actually I don't think matters all that much if it's a arch. Because if the enemy reaches this area, I'm kind of fucked already anyway. Okay, this has got to be one further to the left.
The knight is nearly here.
That's fine.
Huh?
I think, okay, let's take stock. I'm pretty sure this area should be fine because it's only dozens of Furies. Not only. This is hundreds, which I think this should be good for. And then this area kind of obliterated me last. It's only 2 times a few, which honestly could mean anything, but
Where
you
to?
need to get out of there so I can build more Merlons. But this time I also have a lot stronger of a wall. Fire arrows. And then you four are just gonna stand in front of this.
Yes?
And you two, as well as your friends from the barracks, are gonna stand in front of that. You also get a flag. You also do have flags already. Can I... Is this scroll speed? Camera movement speed. Get that up a little bit. I don't think it's necessary to get it too high. Also, yeah, they are just gunning for it. The captor could probably be useful. I can just have like fire arrows there. And I feel like fire arrows are probably the smarter choice. If I can stack them, I'll stack them. Attacks cause burning effect on targets, but if I can't stack them, I'd rather have the fire arrows.
Our military is at capacity.
Yes, thank you. And I did not get to build the masonry guild because 18 workers is quite the number. Also, you need 10.
Yes?
Oxygen is
Okay,
dwindling.
you now go down here.
Post me high.
I'm just gonna hope that the oxygen reserve I have is enough to survive until we end off here. How high do I need to make a wall to have it be the maximum?
The dark.
Weapons out, or guardians. The horrors are here.
Okay. Let's see if I do survive this time.
We're under attack.
Okay, this side does look good.
We are needed.
Side does look good. You go up there. The lobbers should actually be the safest of those. Not even a single stone has... Okay, one single stone has fallen.
Eyes open. Eyes open.
Post me
Well,
high.
they're kind of fucked. Holy shit,
Yes.
all of them
A
survived.
unit can't reach its destination.
Okay, then all of you up here. Apparently not necessary. Okay, that is That was
believe
a
it,
lot better
Overseer.
done.
We just founded the first town outside Ogar in years.
I do wonder, do they just carry a citadel with them? Okay, insight gained. I assume the more secondary objectives you do, the more insight you do gain. I do feel I might want to replay the first level on Extreme.
We have things in hand, Hermes. The expedition must push on.
Or... Okay, this is a second. This is no, this is a main mission expedition. So main mission tutorial, main mission tutorial. I'm gonna have to check the achievement, whether that is for tutorial areas. This is a passive. I honestly think I do want the... Units can learn various artists with powerful effects, causing damage to summoning projectile veils. Once unlocked, these must be activated manually from the unit panel each time you want to perform them. Okay. I will take advanced stone pieces. I will take the better lobber skill. And that is all I can take. And on 5, after which I can either not take this or not take this, I probably can learn what is out here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Thanks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Though that is an upgrade to whatever this is. Right, I'm definitely not gonna play anything right now. Because this has taken a lot longer than I expected. And I can play you on Extreme. Which, it's a tutorial, it's probably fine. Expedition. Maybe we stand ready to move on at dawn, but some of our reasons are acting strange. Lost pages. Okay. Anyway, with that, I hope you have a nice evening. I hope you have a good night. And, yeah, I hope you have a nice week. Goodbye.